Acid reflux is a flow of acid or a leakage of acid from the stomach into the esophagus, and it can cause symptoms like burning, pain, a heat sensation in the chest or throat. It can cause symptoms like feeling full sooner than usual, and even symptoms of sore throat or laryngitis. So most people tend to think that acid reflux is due to too much acid, and sometimes that is the case, but most of the time it's actually due to not enough acid in our stomachs. And one of the main ways that we reduce acid in our stomach is actually through stress, which almost everybody has. So what happens is that stress will reduce the amount of acid that we have in our stomach. And then this causes the little sphincter or doorway that leads from the esophagus into the stomach to become weakened or relaxed. And then when this doorway becomes relaxed, what little acid that we have in our stomach actually leaks into the esophagus. And that leads to the symptoms like burning and pain. And then we tend to think that those symptoms mean that we have too much acid. And so this is usually treated conventionally with antacids that neutralize the acid, or prescription or over-the-counter proton pump inhibitors. And this actually stops the production of acid altogether. And the problem with these treatments is that not only do they cause harmful side effects, they don't actually get to the root cause of the problem. There are many factors that can influence acid reflux, and these include things like eating too fast, not chewing enough when we eat, or eating spicy foods, or eating late at night before we go to bed. Also, poor nutrition can play a role. Foods that cause inflammation like red meat, caffeine, alcohol, or even citrus can add to the problem of acid reflux. Also, stress can play a big role in acid reflux by reducing the amount of acid that we have in our stomachs. When a patient comes to see me for acid reflux, I may test their stomach pH, but most of the time I'll treat based on the patient's symptom profile. My goal is to reestablish balance in the digestive system, and this includes raising acid levels in the stomach if they're too low, or lowering them if they're too high. The treatments that I want to use include lifestyle education, including diet and exercise, herbal supplements, nutritional supplements, digestive supplements, and homeopathy. Stress is a major contributing factor to acid reflux, and a great way to lower stress is through gentle exercise and movement meditation. Some examples of these are walking outside, hiking, qigong, and yoga. I like to tell my patients to use exercise as an opportunity to relax and be in their bodies, and not to feel so pressured and think of it as a job. Dietary choices can also play a role in acid reflux. I advise my patients to eliminate foods that cause inflammation, like wheat, dairy, red meat, corn, sugar, potatoes, citrus, tomatoes, and processed foods. And in their place, I recommend whole organic foods, like the ones you find in the produce section. This is important because processed foods do not contain the nutrients that our bodies need to heal. I will also prescribe herbs and supplements. Some examples of these are organic apple cider vinegar. This helps to raise stomach acid levels if they're low. Digestive enzymes also help to break down food in the stomach if acid levels are low. Probiotics help normalize the digestive system and also enhance the immune system. B-complex helps with stress management and also gives a little bit of energy. Fish oil is great for reducing inflammation and also feeds the brain. Some examples of herbs are DGL, which is a form of licorice, slippery elm, and marshmallow. All of these help to soothe the mucous membranes and help heal the esophagus from the excess acid. I've had great success treating acid reflux. Most of my patients who have followed my treatment plan have seen their symptoms resolve within a week. And that's the beauty of naturopathic medicine. Naturopathic medicine addresses the root cause of the problem, helping to ensure that symptoms don't return.